I want to talk with you for just a little while from the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 24. Though he fall, talking about a good man, he shall not utterly be cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Another version says, though they fall, they shall not stay down, for the Lord shall help them up. So from this verse, I want to talk with you from the subject, if you slip, don't slide. If you slip, don't slide. First of all, a slip is a very quick fall, and then you get up and go again. But a slide is a continuous movement, usually in a downward direction after you've slipped. So if you slip, don't slide. Sometimes a slip starts with a slip of the lip. You hear folks say, yeah, man, I told her that I wasn't seeing anybody else. Or, man, I told her that I wasn't married and that I'd pick her up at 7. Sometimes, you see, we slip and say, hey, don't I know you? And then one thing leads to another. You see, a word paints a thought, and a thought creates an act. An act forms a habit, and a habit shapes a lifestyle. So again, I say to you, if you slip, don't slide, because to slip is a quick act, but to slide is a lifestyle. And you know what? God won't make you do right, but he sure will make you wish that you had done right. You know, I've heard some folks say that they slipped at 15 years old, almost bragging, and slid till 60 years old. At one time, you know, it was thought to be normal to slip and slide till you were 40. But now that number has moved up. I've seen folks slide until they are 55, and then they get over the hill and slide down the other side. Some folks just slow down their sliding speed as they get older, but that's only because they've almost reached rock bottom. You see, if you don't catch yourself when you slip, you'll end up sliding the very rest of your life. And some say it's okay to slip a little, but it's just a sin to get caught. But I tell you that it's just as easy to slip and get hurt in the light as it is in the dark. All slipping and sliding is wrong, regardless to where you are. But let me submit to you that there is no great sin in life to slip, because we've all slipped. But the great sin in life is to slip and then slide and not get up while you have a chance. That's why I say to you today, if you slip, don't slide. You see, accidents happen when you slide. And you know, there are 3 main avenues of sliding. The lust of the flesh, that is, it feels good. The lust of the eye, it looks good. And the lust of the pride of life, it sounds good. And some come under the guise of love. You see, many men use love to get sex, whereas many women use sex to get love. So I say to you women, be careful when you see a slick man, because he's in for nothing but sliding. And I tell you today that that's the way that many of us are. We slip to slide ourselves out, but sliding only gets you deeper in trouble. When you slide, you see, you end up hurting yourself and somebody else too. So be careful how you walk, because your foot might slip and your soul be lost. I've seen folks slip in love and slide in a bad relationship. But sometimes I think that folk stop sliding when I hear women say, my God, how could I ever have been so stupid? Or either, what did I ever see in him? Or, I'm tired of him. I ain't gonna let him do me like that no more. I'm through with him this time. But yet that man comes back and oils them up with buttery words, and that causes many to slip and slide all over again. So maybe if you quit listening to so many slick, buttery words, you'll stop sliding. I've even seen love cause a divorcee to slip and slide in loneliness. Many divorcees turn over in bed and they feel where somebody else used to lay, but they're not there anymore. Sometimes, you see, we don't miss the water until the well runs dry. But don't let anybody grease you up with buttery words so that you'll slip and slide for them. Just because somebody sounds good to you doesn't mean that they'll be good for you. Just because somebody looks good to you doesn't mean that they will be good to you. Sometimes these good-looking folks will break your heart. Sometimes they'll make you walk the floor at night. Sometimes what you might need might be uglier than homemade sin, but it's good for you. You see, love covers the multitude of faults. But if you slip in love, don't slide out of it. Have you noticed that a slip happens so quickly that you realize that something is wrong? But a slide is so gradual that you don't even realize that you're moving downward. For example, weight slips on you very quickly, but it slides off very gradually. You see, your memory may slip you sometimes, but your mind just kind of slides away from you. Your time sort of slips away, but your money slides away from you. Your love sort of slips away, but your man sort of slides away. So again, I say to you that if you slip, don't slide. But if you slip, learn to hold on to something and to get up so you won't slide. You can't keep from sliding unless you hold on. And if you can't hold on, you may as well give up now and slide the rest of your life away. But if you want to get up, you need to hold on to God until you want to do right and the desire to do wrong is gone. Hold on, because if you're not weary in well-doing, you'll reap in due season if you think not. Hold on, because help is on the way, and you don't have any problem, but all you need is faith in God. If you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. If you're thrown against the rope, come back swinging. If you fall, get up. If you get tired, shake it off. Hold on and don't ever give up. Hold on, because behind every dark cloud there lies a silver lining. Hold on, because weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Hold on, because there is a balm in Gilead who heals the sin-sick soul, and there is a balm in Gilead who makes the wounded whole. Hold on so that if you slip, you won't slide. You know, Adam slipped with Eve, but they didn't slide. And Noah slipped with liquor, but he didn't slide. Abraham slipped with Hagar, but he didn't slide. Yes, even Moses slipped with murder, but he didn't slide. Samson slipped with Delilah, but he didn't slide. Yes, David slipped with Bathsheba, but he did not slide. So I say unto you today that if you slip in life, don't you dare to slide.